What's going on, YouTube? I'm coming at you from the back of the Honda Civic right now. Just gonna kind of preview through the little setup I got right here with the stock radio. I used one of these again because, you know, this is the only thing you can use with your stock radio, and it's a line out converter with the gain control, which is right down in there. But I have them hooked up to these speakers back here, which is the rear speakers. I have them just taped up right now. Not much going on. I mean, it sounds really good. So pretty much just the line out converter connected to the speakers, and once they're connected to the speakers, it just comes out through this thing to the RCAs right here. Obviously, you know, RCAs go to the amp. Right now I need to change these fuses here. I went ahead and you see how it's broken in there? See if I can get a focus on it. Yeah, it's broken from the inside. I used a little bit of wire to just go ahead and you know, plug it up for now. That way I can use it. So I got new fuses, which I already got, so I'm not gonna be needing this anymore. This one here, I mean, got a pretty thick wire to go across. These are the new fuses. And yeah, it looks a little better. They're only 40 amps, which isn't too much. Normally, you know, like a 80 amp or something like that. So I have them bridged right now, just bridged across the amp. My negative here, positive over here, and a remote wire going in through there. I have two of them. One of them is a ground for this, and it wraps around this ground cable here. I like to keep enough cable to move it around a little bit. But the ground is hooked up under here. And you see this clip right here? This clip, you can just pop it right back in. It's kind of hard for me right now. I don't have my tools, but I'll pop that in later. This is the amp I have here. It's not the best amp, but again, these aren't the best speakers. It wasn't an expensive setup. It was pretty cheap. Got the speakers for 20 bucks. If anybody knows what OfferUp is, that's where I got the speakers at. The speakers are the Sony Explodes. $1,300 each. I just have them bridged on 1,000, maybe just 1,000 watts. It's just about it. But that's the setup for the Honda Civic. I mean, it's not too hard to set up an amplifier in here with some subs. It's pretty easy. Again, the power wire, that thing's just, it's extra long, so I tucked it in right here. Missing my little clip there in the middle. This is my my positive right here that's leading out to the back. Now it's going into this little plastic covering I got going back there. Now it's hard to see back there from here. I'll go ahead inside the car and show you. If you see here, this is my power wire. If I open it up, you can see it. But it's going straight in there, just like all these other wires. It's just going out to the side. You kind of have to tuck. You can see out there actually. Look, you can even see out there. Again, this is just a little hole on the side. The floor. This is where I'm at right now, the floor. So I'm in here. Go all the way under. Look a little to the left. Right here up to the left. And there's a little hole there. And you can just go straight in there. You don't have to go behind the steering wheel column like a lot of people do. But just straight in there where all the other wires go. It'll come out on the other side. You kind of have to mess with it. And I mean, it does kind of just comes up by itself. As long as you're pushing it upwards, it comes up by itself. You'll be able to pull it out there. And yeah, I mean, I had it too long. It's not. Oh, and it kind of feels a little loose. And I need to go ahead and tighten that down when I get a chance. But that's just about it right there. That's my setup for the Honda Civic. And that was the setup for the Honda Civic. This is a 2016 for any other people that want a 2016. Look, the stock radio. I mean, there's no. That's all it is, stock radio. And I mean, it may not be the best quality sound, but it is what you want, and it's the sound that you want. So yeah, check out my videos, subscribe, let me know if I can do another one. I could be doing one on a Hyundai 2013 Hyundai Ascent, and I mean, it'll be nice. I'll show you guys more cars soon, so subscribe and watch.